The purpose of a daily management system is to create more consistent and more predictable operations. The effective DMS system enables people to make their jobs easier every day. It creates the space where we don't have redundancies. People feel needed, their input is valued, and they're able to contribute where they're needed every day.
The purpose of the daily management system is to do what matters and to do it well each day.
So part of our daily management system here in Novato is really about making sure that decisions are made at the right level in the organization. So when we think about how we're using the daily management system, we don't need all decisions at the site to be made by the Novato leadership team. In fact, we don't even want that to happen. We want to empower folks to make decisions at the right level. We can make decisions up and down this whole stack at the right level.
Daily management system empowers leaders in the organization primarily by making problems more visible. There's two key elements of the cultural change, and the first is that you have leaders setting the tone from the top, and a lot of that comes down to role modeling what they want to see from their teams. And the second is casting a really wide net so that you're engaging not just one team or just one department, but you're bringing the entire site along together on the change.
When you go to the dashboard, you get to see the end-to-end process for Make Assess Release for all of the facilities in Novato. It helps us understand what are the next time points and when are we going to ship something. It's a wonderful cross-functional meeting that really helps us understand how are we getting product out the door into the next step so it can eventually go to a patient.
It's based on lean fundamentals that's composed of 8 different elements. My favorite element is visual systems because it allows you to see process performance and to address any issues that you may have encountered. The benefit of this is that we're able to track and to release lots on time and in full.
Since the implementation of this visual management system, we have seen improvements in our adherence to schedule from a 20% to a 70% or above.
At the Novato site, there's been a few areas where we've seen visual management be really effective in identifying where to spend our time and our energy to improve performance. One of them is our adherence to schedule metric. The second is in a number of quality and compliance related measures. And then our last is even in financial performance, where we review and monitor our variance to budget closely, even on a monthly basis. And we've seen improvements in all of those areas as a result of investments we've made in visual management.
Our visual management system operates in a tiered meeting structure. The tier system works well in a complex operational environment. No time is wasted in trying to determine who should be involved in a meeting, what the problems are, what decision is going to resolve the issue, and then implement it. The tier system provides rapid escalation to minimize any downtime.
The secret sauce to the success of these boards really has been 2 key enablers. One is leadership engagement and sponsorship. We make it a point each and every month to go and see these boards in person. The other big component to this has been the engagement of our teams. We have a lot of people that come together at these boards and make decisions every day.
The point of the daily management system is not to see the same problems every day. It's to tackle those problems so we don't see them again. That's why root cause analysis is so important to helping us manufacture every day and to not see those same problems again.
This visual management system has been very, very useful for us to escalate and troubleshoot and fix any problems related to our lots.
The daily management system is more than just getting product out the door. It's also understanding how to do that in a safe and effective way so we can keep operating. Also, so we can maybe reduce costs, so that we can reinvest, so that we can make more medicines that can help address even more unmet medical needs. So to me, the daily management system, it's about getting product out the door, but it's also figuring out how we can do that in the best way for us today and also for any future product that we might make.
It was a mixture of learning this DMAIC framework, right, which was new to me. I couldn't go too far in the weeds because then I felt like we would never move forward. So it was finding that balance, right, building the trust with like SMEs like you, right, where like I didn't have to know everything because you do and your team does. And so it was finding, I think, that balance of how we facilitate to our strengths.
Yeah, and it was the complexity of not only doing a Greenbelt project, but the complexity of learning an entire new business unit.
It really does matter, like going through the DMAIC steps and really understanding like what is your root cause. So you're finding the actual issue and then you're solving for that.
Before your project, I didn't feel like a Greenbelt was appropriate for me, but after your project, I realized that the framework that is provided by Greenbelt and the results of it can be applied to anybody, because now I can have the visibility of areas that I want to improve using that process.